Namaste everyone. Today we are going to talk a very beautiful topic. Today our topic is Abhyas and Vairagya. This Abhyas and Vairagya, the two words are very important in our yogic journey, in our spiritual journey. As I was telling you, what is the definition of yoga? According to Patanjali Rishi, definition of yoga is yoga chitta vritti nirodha. Yoga meaning Samadhi. Samadhi is a stage when your chitta vritti stop, meaning your all the thoughts, your all the ego disappear. At that time, Samadhi happen. Your consciousness appear. Pure consciousness or soul realization can happen. This is the main definition of yoga. Different books, different philosophy, they will give you different definition. But how to destroy the ego? This is a big question. How we are going to destroy our ego? How we are going to become a state of zero thoughts and pure consciousness happen? If you ask this how, all the philosophies will give you the same answer. They will tell you, you have to go through certain practice. There are some techniques, some tools, and these tools practice you need to do. So let's talk about how yoga philosophy describe how to control over of the mind. If you study yoga philosophy, Patanjali Yoga Philosophy, so first chapter and 12th number sutra describe. Chapter number 1st and sutra number 12 describe Abhyas Vairagya Nirodha. Rishi Patanjali is telling, if you want to enter the state of Samadhi, you have to go through certain Abhyas and Vairagya. Two words. What is the meaning of Abhyas and what is the meaning of Vairagya? We are going to discuss in these classes. So let's talk about these two words. One word is Abhyas and one word is Vairagya. What is the meaning of Abhyas? Abhyas word meaning practice and Vairagya word meaning non-attachment. So if you will study Patanjali philosophy or you study Krishna philosophy, or you study Shiva also, all philosophy will tell you the same thing. If you want to enter into Samadhi, you have to enter the state of non-attachment. Every philosophy will tell you, you have to enter the state of non-attachment. If you enter the state of non-attachment, after then self-realization happen. Or you can say non-attachment itself a self-realization. Non-attachment itself a self-realization. But how you enter the state of non-attachment? If you want to enter into non-attachment stage, then you need to go through certain practice. It is a very deep topic. Patanjali is telling Abhyas Vairagya Nirodha. If you will enter into Vairagya, without practice is not possible. You need practice. You need practice for Vairagya. Same thing Shiva says. If you study Shiva Sutra, Shiva use different word. Shiva says Uddhamo Bhairava. Shiva philosophy is telling Uddhamo Bhairava. Bhairava meaning fearless. Non-attachment and fearless, they both are the same stage. But in future classes, I will describe you what is non-attachment or what is fearless. Shiva used the word Bhairav. Buddha used the word Nirvana, Kevalya, Samadhi. Jesus says unconditional love. They all are the same stage. If you entered in this stage, you can use the word non-attachment. If you have non-attachment, you not have any fear. Your all fear disappear. But until we have attachment or we have detachment, we have fear. Attachment meaning conditional love. What Jesus is telling? Unconditional love. Until you have conditional love, you have a fear. Attachment called conditional love and detachment called hate. So your attachment and detachment both are the fear. Both will cause the fear. We will talk this topic later. But let me tell you, different yogi, they use the different word. Some people says non-attachment, some says unconditional love, some says Samadhi, peace, Kevalya, Nirvana, Ananda, Paramananda. They all are the same stage. So hold for a while. What is non-attachment? Because Patanjali philosophy 12th number sutra only describing. 12 number sutra Patanjali only says Abhyas Vairagya Nirodha. Practice will bring you into Vairagya. Without practice is not. Shiva is telling Uddhamo Bhairava. Uddhama meaning effort. You need to make some effort. Practice. Without effort is not. Non-attachment cannot happen by thinking. If you are telling me, Jaggi, don't be attached to your life, don't be attached to your family. So if you are telling create non-attachment, non-attachment automatically not happen. Non-attachment is not a quality of your mind. Mind quality attachment or detachment. With our mind, I can be attached to my family, or with my mind, I can be detached to my family. Non-attachment is your pure consciousness quality. It is not the quality of our mind. With your mind, you can do conditional love, or with your mind, you can do hate. With mind, you can be happy, you can be sad. But if you are telling joy, joy is the quality of your pure soul. Unconditional love is the quality of your pure soul. Later we will talk this topic. First you come to the practice. It is very important. What is practice? If you will ask me, Jaggi, what is the meaning of practice? Patanjali Rishi told me, do practice for non-attachment. And if you will study next sutra, 13 number sutra from first chapter, Patanjali says, Tatra isthito yatno abhyasa. Tatra isthito, for this stage. Tatra isthito, sthiti meaning stage, tatra meaning this. If you want to enter in this stage, in Vairagya stage, tatra isthito, yatno abhyas. Yatna meaning tools. You need some tools, and these tools practice you need to do. See, what 30 number sutra is telling. 12th number sutra, Patanjali says, Abhyas Vairagya tan nirodha. Only 3 words he is telling. He is telling do some practice, and practice will bring you into non-attachment stage. And 30 number sutra is telling, if you want to do practice, you need some tools. What kind of practice you are going to do? If I will tell you guys do practice, and some practice will make you unconditional love, or practice will bring you to non-attachment stage, then you ask me what kind of practice do? Practice is a noun. But what practice you are going to do? Running practice, dancing practice, singing practice, understanding? So some tools you need. 30 number sutra he says, Tatra isthito yatno abhyasa. Yatna meaning tools. Certain tools. Like for example, one tool is your bhakti yoga. One tool is your karma yoga. One tool is your Raj yoga. Many types of tool. Bhakti yoga, karma yoga, Raj yoga, Lay yoga, Jap yoga, Mantra yoga, Nad yoga, Sankhya yoga. Many different types of yogic tools. But the yogic tools cannot bring you to the non-attachment stage. Bhakti, devotion cannot bring you to the non-attachment. You need to do practice of bhakti. Bhakti is a technique. Bhakti is a technique. Technique cannot bring you here. This technique you need to do practice. This thing you have to understand today. See, like for example, I am telling you guys, bhakti do. And bhakti will bring you to unconditional love stage. But bhakti cannot bring you. You have to do practice of bhakti. Practice. If I will tell you, meditation do. Meditation will bring you into Samadhi stage or Vairagya stage. But meditation cannot. You have to go through practice. You need to do practice of meditation. What is practice? There is a question come. What is practice? Practice is a different word. And what you are going to practice, it is a different thing. Tools is different and practice is different. This thing you need to study. 12 number sutra, Patanjali says, Abhyas Vairagya tan nirodha. And 30 number sutra, Patanjali says, Tatra isthitau yatno abhyasa. If you want to enter in this stage, non-attachment stage, you need to make some yatna, effort, practice you need to do. And to be honest, not only Patanjali, same thing Shiva telling. Uddhamo Bhairava. Uddhamo meaning effort. Practice effort you need to do for fearless, for non-attachment. If same question you will ask to Krishna, in Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna asked to Krishna, "Oh Krishna, how I can control over of my mind? How I can control my mind?" Because Krishna teach him, your attachment, detachment, both are your mind. Your happiness, your sadness, both are your mind. Your all the good karma, bad karma, everything your mind create, they all are your mind. And satisfaction happen with unconditional level, soul level. You need to enter the state of soul, Vairagya. Remember here, Vairagya, again word come, Vairagya, I have to teach you. Vairagya meaning is not detachment. Detachment and attachment both are mind quality. So here Krishna is telling to Arjuna, you know how Krishna explain? Krishna says, Asanse Mahabaho Mano Durnigraha Chalam Abhyasen tu Kontaya Vairagya Chagarhate. I hope you understanding little similarity. Patanjali philosophy is very short. Patanjali don't use a lot of word. Patanjali use limited word. If you study Patanjali, I ask Patanjali how I control on my thoughts, how I can control of my mind. Patanjali will tell me only 3 words. He says, Abhyas Vairagya Tannirodha. If same question I ask to Krishna, if I same question I ask to Bhagavad Gita, how to control my mind, Krishna use a lot of word. Krishna says, Asanse Mahabaho Mano Durnigraha Chalam Abhyasen tu Kontaya Vairagya Chagarhate. He is also using this both word. He now, without Abhyasa and without Vairagya, realization cannot happen. But his philosophy more deep. What is the difference between Bhagavad Gita and Patanjali philosophy? Patanjali philosophy like a mathematics, like 1 plus 1 equal 2. Very limited word Patanjali philosophy you can study. And Krishna philosophy is like a poetry. Poetry have a lot of word, more information, more information. I hope you understanding what is the difference between a poem and a mathematics formula. Poem need more word and more imagination. Bhagavad Gita is like a whole orange. You are eating all orange. Fiber there, skin there, seeds there, orange juice is there. And what is Patanjali philosophy? Just a juice of orange. Juice of orange. I hope you understanding the difference. But exact same thing Krishna telling, same thing Patanjali is telling, and same thing Shiva telling. Shiva use only 2 words, Uddhamo, Bhairava. Uddhamo, Bhairav. Bhairav meaning fearless, Uddham meaning effort. Krishna is telling, Asanse Mahabaho. He is telling there is no doubt. Asanse Mahabaho. He is telling there is no doubt your arms are very big. Your both arms are Mahabaho. Mahabaho meaning strong arms. You have a strong arm. If you want to study Krishna philosophy, more higher level of consciousness you need. See what Krishna is telling to Arjuna. Krishna is telling Arjuna, there is no doubt you have strong arms. Asanse Mahabaho. Mano Durnigraha Chalam. It is not very easy to control over of mind. He is telling Arjuna, I agree, no matter, I agree, you have a very strong arms. But that is not meaning you can control over of your mind. Abhyasen tu Kontaya. He is telling with the help of practice. And one more word he is using, Kontaya. He is not communicate with him with Arjuna. He is not telling Arjuna. See, understanding do is very deep meaning. Krishna is telling to Arjuna this time Kontaya. What is the meaning of Kontaya? Kontaya meaning son of Kunti. Kunti was the name of Arjuna mother. Mother of Arjuna was Kunti. So he is not telling him Arjuna. He is telling, O son of Kunti. He is telling, O son of Kunti, I agree, no doubt you have a strong arms, but controlling the mind is not very easy. Abhyasen tu Kontaya, with the help of Abhyas, with the help of practice, Vairagya cha, and in Vairagya garhate. He is telling, O Kontaya, O son of Kunti, it is not very easy to control over of your mind. O son of Kunti, it is not very easy to control over of your mind, but with the help of practice. Abhyasen tu Kontaya, O son of Kunti, with the help of practice. Vairagya cha, and non-attachment. With the help of practice, you entered the state of non-attachment, garhate, and then realization happen. Mind will be in your consciousness control. I hope you understanding how many words Krishna is using, but if you will study Krishna, his every single word has a meaning behind. I will little bit discuss with you here, then you easy understand. If you will see this sutra, Krishna, why Krishna is telling Asanse Mahabaho? Why he have to describe this bigger arm? It is a deep meaning. Bigger arm meaning it is a part of your physical body. Krishna is telling to Arjuna, Arjuna, you have a strong physical body. If someone have a strong physical body, that is not meaning with this physical body you can control the mind. Physical things you can control the physical things. With this physical body, physical things you can control. You can control horse, you can control human. Physical things with physical body you can control. But that is not meaning if you are a great warrior, you have a strong physical body, with this body you can control the mind. Mind is a non-physical thing. I hope understanding his meaning. Asan se Mahabaho. That's why he is using the word bigger arm. Arm is no matter. Mind is a different thing. One more thing is telling, with the help of practice. And you know to who he is telling? He is not communicating Arjuna. Understand what is Arjuna. This is soul or this is your ego. See, this is your soul and this is your mind. This is I, ego. I amness. I am something. This is your soul and this is Supreme Soul. Your soul and Supreme Soul both are the same thing. As I told you in my many lessons, soul and Supreme Soul both are the same. What happened? Because of our ego, soul become an individual soul. This soul is coming from Supreme Soul. I can say Atma and Paramatma both are the same. Atma meaning soul, Paramatma meaning Supreme Soul. Like one drop of water and all ocean both exact the same. One drop of water also have the same property what all ocean water have. They both are the same. So if you will study Krishna Sutra, Krishna is telling, O son of Kunti. Son of Kunti meaning Kunti is his mother. Kunti is the name of his mother. So he is not communicate with this ego. He is communicating to the soul. This soul is the son of Supreme Soul. This soul created by Supreme Soul. It is the creator or this is you. He is telling, O Kontaya. O Kontaya. Kontaya meaning son of Kunti. So this soul is coming from Supreme Soul. That's why he is using the word Kontaya. Why he is not telling Arjuna? Arjuna is ego. Arjuna is here. I am Arjun, I am Hindu, I am Jaggi, I am Indian. This I nature, others idea. This ego is Arjuna. If you ask me, you are Jaggi. Who is Jaggi? Jaggi is the name of me and this me, I is my ego. So if Krishna is telling, oh Arjuna, you can control over of the thoughts. See, Krishna is not telling Arjuna because Arjuna is his mind. So mind cannot control itself. If you with your mind you want to become thoughtless, you cannot do. Thoughtlessness is not possible here. So you know who do this thing? Vairagya happen, O son of Kunti, with the help of practice. Certain practice you do, many tools, this practice you will do, and with the help of this practice, your ego disappear, and then your soul and Supreme Soul become one. Then Vairagya happen, and then you know what is non-attachment. Non-attachment is the quality of soul. That's why Krishna philosophy much more deeper. But I will describe you what is non-attachment. It is a different topic. First, I want to go according to Patanjali philosophy. What is Abhyasa? What is practice? This is my today topic. I hope until here you understanding. Krishna, Shiva, Patanjali, everyone is telling if you enter to non-attachment, then problem finish. How to enter? Some practice. What to do? Many tools. Many tools. These tools practice do. I told you do practice of Bhakti Yoga. Do practice of Karma Yoga, Raj Yoga, Laya Yoga. But a question come, I ask a question, Patanjali, what is practice? What is the meaning of practice? This is my big question. What is the meaning of practice? I want to know what is practice. So today we will talk about practice first. What is the meaning of practice? Sometimes we are thinking, repeating the thing again and again, it's become like a practice. But trust me, repetition is not practice. According to Patanjali, practice is a very big thing. If you ask to Patanjali, Patanjali, I want to do something. Like for example, I have a goal. Simple example, I want to do headstand. I want to do headstand. So someone tell me, Jaggi, practice do. I did practice, I fall down. I did practice, I fall down. I did practice, I fall down. And after then what happened? I left my practice. I left my practice. I am telling to Patanjali, many times I did practice, I never did headstand. In between, I left my practice. So that time Patanjali will tell me, Jaggi, you don't know how to do practice. Understanding too? The meaning of Patanjali, practice is a very strong thing. If you understand what is practice, 100% you will reach to your goal. Practice, why we are doing practice? To become perfect. Practice make you perfect. There is a practice and there is a perfect stage. What is my perfect stage? When I can do headstand properly. This is my perfect stage. If I reach to my perfect stage and after then your practice go, very good thing. Practice made you perfect. Now you don't need any practice. You finally find the perfect stage. But without being perfect, if in between your practice disappear, that's meaning you don't know how to do practice. Simple language, I want to tell you, if you know how to do practice, then everything is possible. Every single thing, what you can think, you can do. What you can think, you can do. If you cannot do, that's meaning you don't know how to do practice. How to do practice. I asked Patanjali many times, I try to practice, many practice I did running practice. I wanted to run 40 kilometers and I start practice. And what happened? I run few days and I just go 2 kilometer, 3 kilometer, 4 kilometer and then I get tired and I left my practice. And I think do something else. I think do something else. Patanjali tell me, Jaggi, your practice base is not strong. If your base is strong, your practice will stay with you until you don't run 40 kilometers. 40 kilometers, your perfect stage. Then I asked Patanjali how to do practice. Then 14 number sutra I studied. Patanjali philosophy, sutra number 14 will describe you what is practice and how to do practice. Remember, in this sutra, Patanjali is not telling. In this sutra, Patanjali only telling practice, some effort practice you do and practice will bring you to non-attachment. And I asked Patanjali what is practice, how to do practice. Then Patanjali 14 number sutra describe. So today we will talk about how to do practice and how to make our practice strong according to Patanjali. See, practice Abhyas meaning practice. How to do practice? Patanjali is telling a very long sutra. First chapter, 14 number sutra. Patanjali is telling Satu Dirgha Kale Nairantar Satkara Sevito Drad Bhumi. Very long word. He is telling Satu Dirgha Kal. Second, Nirantar. Number third, Satkar. See, beautiful sutra, and this is my favorite sutra also, because if you understanding this sutra, then you understand how to do practice. And if you know how to do practice, then everything is possible for you, because we don't know what is a complete practice. And in this sutra, Patanjali teaching this thing. What Patanjali says? Patanjali says, Satu Dirgha Kale Nairantar Satkara Sevito Drad Bhumi. This word I haven't write here. Drad meaning strong, Drad. Bhumi meaning base. Patanjali is telling the three things will make the base strong. You know, if you are doing something with this three method, with this three thing you apply and then you make a practice, that's meaning your practice base will be strong. Are you understanding what is the meaning of base? Like for example, this is a building and this building has a small base. And if this base is strong, building is standing. If base is weak, building fall down. This concrete building, in which building I am standing, this building has a base, foundation. If you have a strong foundation, building is still standing. If foundation weak, building fall down. Who make the foundation strong? For example, if I will use the example here, in this building foundation have three important things. They have cement, concrete and iron rod. Three things together make the base strong. Imagine if I don't have iron rod, just concrete and cement, not strong. Or if I have iron rod and cement, not concrete, not strong. So if I want to make a strong foundation, I need three things together. Same example Patanjali is telling here. Patanjali is telling with Dirgha Kal, Nairantar and Satkara, the three things will make Drad Bhumi. Drad meaning strong base. They make the base strong of your practice. If your base is strong, practice always stay with you until you not reach to your destination. Until you don't reach to your destination, practice will stay with you. But if base is not strong, practice disappear. So it's a very important topic. Let's talk about what is the meaning of first important word dirgha kal. If you ask me what is the meaning of dirgha, dirgha is a Sanskrit word. Dirgha word meaning long and kal word meaning time. See, kal word meaning time, dirgha word meaning long. This is very important. If you will ask Patanjali how to do practice, first important thing Patanjali is telling, do the practice for long time. Do the practice for long time. Here first question come, Patanjali, how long? Understanding do? If I am telling you guys, you do practice. Any kind of tools I told you meditation practice do. And I told you if you are doing meditation practice, do the practice for long time. If I am using the word long time, here you have to study how long. It is a big question. You can ask Jaggi how long. If I am telling long, according to Patanjali, long meaning long. According to Patanjali, long meaning just starting point you have, ending point is not there. Like for example, I am starting my practice from today. Until when? There is not any until. Just starting point I have. I am starting my practice from here and until when? Infinity. It is not any destination. Here people do mistake. First mistake people do in our practice, we make a time boundary. Time boundary. People says, I will do practice for 1 month. If you says 1 month, that's meaning you have starting point, starting date and ending date. See, if you have starting date and ending date, so you know what happen? You tie your practice in between time boundary. And according to Patanjali, human consciousness nature is a freedom nature. Human consciousness nature is a freedom nature. Human consciousness can never stay in any boundary. Sometimes people says, I am coming to Rishikesh and I will not drink alcohol for 10 days. You know what happen? Whenever you set a destination for 10 days, I will not drink. So what happen? From here to here, 10 days you work, and when your 10-day finish, next day people again drink more than before. Because whenever we create boundary, human mind want to break the boundary. Simple example, if I says to someone, don't look behind. If I am telling you don't look behind, then what happen? Don't meaning boundary, bound you, stop you. You want to look behind. I am sitting in this chair freely and I am teaching you. I don't have any time boundary, for example. And if you tell me, Jaggi, you have to sit on this chair for 30 minutes. 30 minutes. If you will give me 30 minutes like a boundary, 30 minutes. So you know what happened? In this 30 minutes, 3-4 times I will see, Jaggi, when 30 minutes will be finished. When 30 minutes will be finished. And whenever 30 minutes finish, I immediately stand up. So that's why Patanjali says any boundary is not for human. And this is from my personal research also. How many problem I have seen, most of the problem, boundary created problem. People says, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. Intelligent people never use the word don't. Because don't word create a boundary. Don't word create a boundary. This thing I learned from Patanjali. If you study Patanjali philosophy, all philosophy study, Patanjali single time not use the word don't. You know how he communicate? Patanjali use the word, he says, do non-violence. He is not telling don't do violence. He is telling ahimsa. Ahimsa meaning non-violence. He is telling do non-violence. He is not telling don't do stealing. He can say this thing, guys, don't do any stealing. He used the word do non-stealing. He is not telling don't tell a lie. He can say this thing also, don't tell a lie. You know what he communicate? He communicate, speak the truth. His communication is very positive because he now, whenever don't word goes to human mind feel uncomfortable with don't and we want to do the thing more. It's a very practical thing. Sometimes people come in Rishikesh and I tell them, tomorrow early morning we will go to see a temple. There is a temple in the mountain, Nilkant temple, and we will go to the temple. People come with me. And when we are going to see the temple in the mountain, they have a destination. They start the journey from here and they are going to the temple. So in the mind, they are doing a journey from here to temple, from here to temple, destination. And you know what happened? Many times they ask, how many kilometer more? They see the milestone, oh, 3 more kilometer, 3 more, 2 more kilometer, how more, understanding? And whenever they reach to the temple, journey immediately stop. Journey immediately stop. This is a one practical. Sometimes I don't tell them. Sometimes I don't tell them because this time, if you will see, they cannot enjoy the journey. They are waiting when temple come, when temple come. That's why they are asking me, Jaggi, how many kilometer more? I says 3 more kilometer. They says okay, and then walking. How many kilometer? 1 more kilometer. Why you are keep asking me how many kilometer? Because you cannot enjoy the journey. You are thinking to reach to the destination. This is a one example. Sometimes I says people, tomorrow we are going to hiking, trekking to the mountain. We are not going any destination, just hiking. What is the difference between hiking, trekking and going to temple? Trekking, hiking don't have any destination. Understanding? No one asked me how long, where we are going. People full energy and they are walking, and faster they go to the temple, they enjoy the temple without being tired, and they want to go more also. Why? Because here destination is not. Here you are very fresh. You come to temple also, you enjoy the temple also with full energy, and they ask, let's go more. Why they are telling let's go more? Why they are not tired? Because here they enjoy this journey. They enjoy the journey. Same thing Patanjali is telling, if you will tie your practice in between time boundary, then you cannot enjoy the journey. Then your focus will reach to the destination. This thing happen. Sometimes I travel, and if I'm traveling, no matter economy class or business class, whenever we are traveling, I am sitting in the business class, I pay more money for a big leg room. And you know what happened? That is not meaning if I'm sitting business class, so comfort is there. You know what we do? I'm reading books. I'm 3 more hours. Understanding? And I want to make myself busy. 3 hours, just drink some orange juice, drinking juice, and then playing some video game. Why I'm playing video game? Because I'm waiting when flight will be land. Because I have a destination in my head. I am going from Delhi to Helsinki. So destination is there. Destination is there. So this journey I am trying to enjoy. Trust me, I am trying to enjoy. That's why I pay, because it is uncomfortable. Journey is uncomfortable if you have a destination in your head. And what happened whenever plane landing, we immediately stand up. Why I stand up? I pay more. Why I'm not enjoying the seats, or why I'm not having more relax here? Because I was waiting. I was looking this destination. This journey was uncomfortable. No matter business class or economy class, I have seen some children. Children enjoy. Children is not looking how many hours more and more. They just singing, eating, walking, because they don't know where we are going and how long journey it is. So when I hope you understanding, whenever you tie your practice in between time boundaries, then a kind of problem starts. So that's why Patanjali is telling boundaries is not for human consciousness. Patanjali Rishi is telling, if you do any practice, first important thing, Dirghakal, is starting from today, just doing for doing. If you have no destination, every single step is your destination. If you are doing trekking, every step you enjoy the journey here, and automatically you will reach to your destination also without making the time boundary. So that's called a Dirghakal, first part. Second word here, Nirantar. Continuous and non-stop, they are two different words. This is also very important part here. If you are doing any practice, do the practice continuously. Non-stop is not. You know what is the difference between continuous and non-stop? Continuous word will give you freedom of rest. Continuous word will give you freedom of rest. So what Patanjali is telling? Practice do, but complete repetition is not. Complete repetition is not. Non-stop meaning complete repetition. This mistake also people do. What they are doing? They're repeating the thing again and again, and repetition is the biggest cause of frustration. If you are repeating something again and again, human mind start to get frustrated. That's why Patanjali is telling, if any kind of practice you are doing, you need a rest also. Rest. Complete cycle repetition is not. Like for example, if you are doing yoga practice, Monday to Saturday I practice, Sunday rest. Remember, this rest is also a part of your practice. Why we are resting? because if I will rest, then Monday I can do much better. Understanding? But if people are not resting, repeating the same thing again, then mind get frustrated. It's a simple example. If I ask you what is your favorite food, I ask someone what is your favorite food, and he or she tell me, Jaggi, lasagna is my favorite food. I says, okay, no problem. So we will give you lasagna. Morning breakfast lasagna, lunch lasagna, dinner lasagna, and next day again the same repetition, only lasagna. Then you know what happened? Few days later, Jaggi, throw this lasagna. I don't want to eat anymore. Because repetition make frustration. That's why Patanjali is very intelligent. He is telling if any practice you do, complete repetition don't do. Depends what kind of practice you have. If for example, I'm doing practice to gain my muscle. So what I did today, I work out with my muscle and then 72-hour rest. Today I work and then 3 days completely rest. This rest is a part of my practice. So what happen? Muscles start to gain. But if I'm morning, evening, both time doing this thing, not rest, understanding it cannot begin. Depends. Different practice need different resting time. See, a complete cycle is not a practice. You need a distance here. You need a rest. This rest is a part of your practice. This thing I want to tell you. Nirantar meaning just a distance. Sometimes people tell me, Jaggi, our relationship doesn't stay longer. I ask why? What's wrong? You know what's wrong I find? Because they are repeating the thing again and again all the time together, office, work, home, and repeating. And repetition become frustration. Practical do. This is my practical thing. Tell your partner, at least for once a year, you go to different country, husband going to different country and wife going to different country for 1 month. Understanding? And after then, you know what happened? When 1 month later you will meet, you will feel more close. You will feel more close. Distance teach you how close you are. If you have this distance, after then you will feel the closeness. But if you have no distance all the time together, it can make human mind frustrated. Why we create day off system? Monday to Friday work, Saturday, Sunday off. Monday to Friday work, Saturday, Sunday off. If you have Saturday, Sunday off, so Monday you can work much better with more concentration. If you are doing 7 days work, continuously repetition, mind get frustrated and you will left the job. You cannot do the work. This is a very deep psychology in Patanjali philosophy. If any practice you are doing, do the practice nirantar, continuously do. Non-stop is not. And this is a very big mistake people do. They non-stop do the thing. Intelligent people never do the thing non-stop. Depends. As much rest you need, give the rest, because this rest is a part of your practice. But here one thing more, remember, this rest according to need. According to need. That is not meaning you make a very long rest. Like for example, I am doing asana practice. Example, in asana practice, 1 day rest is enough. 1 day rest is enough. See, what I'm doing? I'm doing forward bending. See, I was here and I'm going every day to forward bending, more flexibility. And today what happened? Today is Friday. And yesterday I was here. See, distance between me and my knee was very small here. Before I was very stiff. I was here. So you know what happened? As more close I come, day by day, my confidence go very high. More confidence and more concentration. So before Friday, I was here. Almost my chest was going to touch to my knee. I was here. And today is Friday. So what I did? I think, Jaggi, 1 day rest you need. So Friday, I don't go to my yoga class. Friday evening, I go to party. Skip my yoga class Friday. And all night party and very late Saturday wake up and daytime I sleep and Saturday again party. Understanding? Friday skip, Saturday skip. Sunday again same thing happens. Sunday I wake up very late, tired, all Sunday night party, again skip. Monday I come to office, I am very tired, body is not feeling very comfortable and I think tomorrow see. And I skip Monday also. So in my asana practice, I need 1 day rest. And what I did, I make 4 day rest, more than a need. If this distance, I make more than a need. Then what happened? Anabhyasen Visam Vidya. If you are doing wrong practice, Visam meaning it will bring you to the reverse side. Reverse. See, before Friday I was here, and when Tuesday I again go to my class. So what happened? I again here. You know what happened? I was here. I come here. Morph. Then what happened? My confidence gone, and I says, throw this practice, do something else. So this thing remember, complete repetition never do. Physically also, mentally also, even in relationship also. Whenever you need a rest, according to your need, give the rest. So what I say is, if you are living in a house, normal life, husband, wife living, so you husband need a different room, wife need a different room in my philosophy. Every day, not together. At least for one day, once a week, you sleep in your room, you sleep in your room. Once a week, give the time to yourself. Understanding? And after then what happen? Once a month, for one day, you go to different place, I go to different place. And yearly, I will also tell you at least 15 days, 10 days, yearly off. You know what we do? We do Monday to Friday work, Saturday, Sunday off. Monday to Friday work, Saturday, Sunday off. Monday to Friday work, Saturday, Sunday off. It's also become a cycle. Then what we do? We have monthly off. Understanding? We have yearly off. It is a system. This off is a system. Complete repetition never do. Repetition is the cause of frustration. That's why Patanjali is telling, do practice for continuously. Number third word is satkar. Satkar meaning dedication. Satkar word meaning dedication. Dedication meaning liking. Which practice you are doing, which tools you use. If you use Bhakti Yoga, Karma Yoga, Raj Yoga, Lay Yoga, Tap Yoga, or no matter. Do the thing what you like. And liking make you dedicated. Without dedication also, practice is not possible. Without dedication, practice is not possible. If you are doing something what you not like, so your dedication feeling will not come. Or if dedication feeling is not come, then 100% concentration is not there. Because liking make you concentrated. Concentration come with your liking. If you like something, automatically concentration mode, your mind go. More liking, more concentration. And when you concentrate, that time your more energy focus there. That's why Patanjali is telling satkar, liking, dedication. So what is practice according to Patanjali? The three things will make the base strong. Long time, continuously, and with dedication, with liking. If three things together you are doing, it's become a complete practice. This is the method of Patanjali, how to do practice. Then I ask Patanjali, what is non-attachment? Then next sutra, Patanjali will teach you what is non-attachment. So tomorrow we will talk about non-attachment, and then we learn what to do. Different tools later he will teach you. So I hope until here understood everyone what is practice. I will love to say thanks all of you for listening me. Thank you everyone. Thank you friends. Thank you.